Hello everyone, we are here again to discuss about silver, the commodity which has been very volatile since the start of this year. We are here, the theme is whether silver can outperform gold this year or brief about a gold-silver ratio analysis. So regarding the theme that silver, what are the catalysts for silver for this year? As shown in the first slide, that silver has given more of a negative return since January starting as compared to gold because of the pushback in the Fed rate cuts scenario as well as subdued demand from the China. Now, first of all, let me say that silver will have four major current themes this year. The first one will be the Fed rate cut scenario. The second one will be the persistent deficit concerns, the record deficit that is going to persist in this year also as compared to the last year. The third one will be the geopolitical concerns emanating from the Middle East and other regions. We have a key election year this where more than 78 countries will be there for election. And the last one would be the elevated yield scenario where the yield curve negative would be inverted yield curve would again revert this year, indicating some slowdown concerns in the US and other major economies. So let's start. As shown here, the catalyst that I have discussed also, the Fed rate cut scenario, as well as the positive catalyst is the persistent deficit concerns. Last year, what the Silver Institute and other agencies projected was silver had a record deficit last year, the all-time high deficit last year. In this year also, the second highest deficit is still going to persist in the silver markets, which is due to the mine constraint, the growth in the mine output, as well as the demand emerging from industrial side, as well as from the green technologies, as well as from the electrical vehicle side. So these are the major areas where the demand is going to be there in the silver for next 2 to 3 years perspective, and that is also going to drive silver prices to a new level on a longer term perspective of 1 to 2 years. Now let's go ahead. What are the risks to downside in the near term? Elevated dollar index is a major risk to the downside, where the Fed higher for longer interest rate scenario in the first half of the year is a major risk, and also the elevated yields, which is the 10-year yields because of the sticky inflation concerns in the near term. This is continue to be a major risk for the investment demand in silver. However, the recessionary scenario, what we are expecting in the second half of the year, is going to augment that investment demand in silver for the second half. Now, going towards the outlook part, what I can say is we have also published a detailed outlook on silver in our reports that is published today, and that you can go through that for a detailed outlook, as well as we have mentioned the link to that in our video. As I can say, the momentum which we have witnessed in silver in the last week is a very strong momentum built up, where silver has recovered from below $22 levels in spot international markets, and that is momentum is expected to continue in the coming weeks, where we can see a level of $24.70 and 25.60 levels in the coming weeks also. A trading range would be for the March month, for the Feb March month would be $21.60 to $25.60, and on MCX front would be 68,500 to 75,100 levels on the higher side. So this is all about our silver outlook, and I hope you have gone through these updates. So thank you very much and have a nice day.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.